What an idiot. Man, I can't believe they did that again. They would do that. Man, I'm so glad I'm correct about literally everything. Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just getting my news from Facebook. Anyway, my name is Father Jacob Rouse, and I'm the pastor of Notre Dame Parish in Cresco, Iowa. And for today's Corona Minute, I would like to talk to you very briefly about social media. There is a hack coming up at the very end of this video, so please stay tuned. So it all started back in 2008 when I got my first Facebook. I was a junior in high school, and all my friends were doing it. It was super fun to like say funny things, and it was pretty much just like we could take our banter in the classroom and in the hallway and stuff and take it at home and do it on our computers. You remember this is what the original profiles look like. Then, of course, who can forget staying up late, sending bumper stickers and pinning them, and pinning that to your friend's wall. And then I think we all collectively kind of forgot about it, but pokes were a thing. You poke someone and then poke them back. It's so dumb. Anyway, that continued on. I did different things with Facebook. I would like to say funny things, or if you're feeling sad, put a sad song lyric on there that's ambiguous, make people wonder what you're thinking or what you're going through. And then one time I was dumb. I wanted to prove a point and make this big statement about how no one really cares or really understands facts or knows the person. They take what they say what they see at face value. So I changed my birthday, which is December 6th, St. Nicholas Day. I changed it to May 12th or something. I think I did it 3 times, and then I would silently and superiorly laugh to myself as people wished me a happy birthday on the wrong day. That was dumb, and don't do that. But so then I kind of strong-armed I said, no, I don't want to do any of this. I'm not going to pay attention to the news even, or what's going on in the world, or even Facebook. I don't need that stuff. I'm a jazz musician. I'm in college. I got more important things to worry, and I'm better than all that. Then, as I went through seminary, I think it was my deacon year. I remember one afternoon just sitting there realizing I'm going to have a theology degree soon. I'm going to be a priest, and I'm going to I'm going to be a public person. Why don't I use that? Use it for good. My first love is education and teaching and helping people understand the why of why we do things. So I just one afternoon just threw this up on the Facebook after months, if not years, of not really saying anything. And then this started a string of DYK posts. Did you know? I'd say DYK question mark. Did you know that there's 7 sacraments? Here they are. And just quick little nuggets, very, very digestible, small nuggets of information leading towards the beauty of my future wife, my wife now, the church. So I kept doing that, then I started making Friday videos, and then here we are, Corona time, I'm making Corona Minute videos. But the thing I realized, and I want to invite you to look at, is that you have a voice. If you have a keyboard in a social media platform, if you have lips and a brain and a heart, you have a voice, and you have freedom of speech, and you can say and do whatever you want. Here's an example of some people using their voice. These are kind of old posts. Here's another one. Then here's another one. And then there's this one. So, my friend Laura posted this screen cap of this comment exchange that happened, and Al, buddy, you just called for a gunshot to the head for anyone who disobeys a police officer. That's not cool, man. You're lucky I blotted out your last name just as respect to you. Now, Al, please, whether or not you believe this in your heart or actually think this, or maybe you just got heated in the moment of politically talking back and forth, I don't think you want to really like stand by that. I don't know. So the point is that when you say things, sometimes it feels the anonymity of being on social media. It feels like even though your face is there and picture and your name is there, it's still, you don't have to like actually say that to a person. You're still distanced. But I believe with that freedom of speech and the freedom we have as humans, every word I use, say with my physical lips, everything I type with my thumbs, every action I do, every thought I harbor, all those should be for the glory of God and the benefit of my neighbor. And this happens on either side. This is just one I saw. Whatever side of the issue you want to be on or look at, it happens both sides. Demonizing, slandering, causing envy and jealousy and hatred and judgment in your own heart. All this stuff can come from social media, which is supposed to be and can be a very good thing. Facebook in college, I dubbed it as either jealousy of looking at other people doing great stuff, technically envy, and being sad and looking on my own self, or pride and judgment and superiority, thinking I'm glad I'm not bad like them. So I want to invite you to think about your voice. What voice are you using when you use social media? Do you want to be a producer or a consumer? Do you want to be consuming things? And that's fine too. Maybe you like looking at your grandkids' pictures. That's very nice. Or seeing what the little old ladies at church have baked this time, or what your friends did on the lake on their boats, whatever. But don't eat stuff that's going to make you sick. It's as simple as that. When we search for, there's a few profiles that I don't follow, and I will go to them sometimes just out of sin, just to see, whoa, what are they saying now? What are they up to? And I have to confess it. It's not good. Or do you want to be a producer? Like I produce things. I put out things, videos, funny things, memes, all that stuff. I decided that's the role I want to have. And so to quote my friend Kelly Gosh, thank you, Kelly, is it true? Is it fair? And will it improve things? Before you post, comment, send, like anything, is it fair? Is it true? And will it improve things? Ask yourself those. So using your voice and deciding if you want to be a consumer or a producer, I think is good. Also, there's a thing you can do. You realize unfollowing, when I, not to sound arrogant, but I kind of got a lot of friends on Facebook as I started to get more public with my videos, and people would friend me, and I want them to see my stuff because that's what I'm doing, is producing and distributing for them. But I don't want to see what every single parishioner is doing and what every single person is doing, what they're thinking. And so I would find myself just in this endless whirlpool of just scrolling, downward spiral, looking and thinking and judging and celebrating and all this stuff. So I started to click unfollow. I'm going to use my brother as an example. Click on these three little dots and then click unfollow. They will have no idea you unfollowed them, and they just won't appear in your daily cycle of people, you know? So for a time, all I saw on my Facebook scrolling was like my brother, my parents, and like two other friends. And it was so refreshing and so nice because there was nothing negative coming in and disturbing my peace. So prayer is involved in every video I make and every post I make. Well, maybe not all the memes, but so truly, just because you're separate, you're distant, there's a screen and a million miles in your thumb separating you from that other person, God still wants to be involved in the things you say, post, and share. These things should be shared and done for the glory of God and for the benefit of our neighbor. So this is just an opportunity and an invitation to look at what you're doing, how you use it, what you think about others that use it, because sin can still come when you're just sitting there scrolling in your chair. So thanks for getting to the end of the video. Here's the hack. It's called moderation. Moderation is the right amount of something. It's a virtuous thing. Everything in moderation. You've always heard that. So if you find yourself scrolling on any app or any device even, because these are supposed to be tools. They can be toys, but I think they should be more tools to help us build the kingdom rather than just pleasuring ourselves or tearing down others. So moderation Or the ultimate hack is delete the app completely. Now go wash your hands.